Hello, magpies. Hello, 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 hello. So I know it's been a minute since I've done the 16 personality series, the Myers-Briggs 16 personalities. If you're new to my channel, I have been making videos on all 16 personalities. And I wonder which one you are. If you haven't taken the test, go to 16personalities.com. It's really fun to read about your strengths and weaknesses, your romantic relationships, the friendships that you can make, your career goals, all kinds of cool stuff. And in today's video, we are going to talk about my personal personality. I am an INFJ, also known as the advocate. INFJ, also known as the advocate. So this personality is introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. The INFJ. Did you know that the INFJ is actually the rarest personality? The rarest personality, not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty rare. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. But they are the rarest personality. They're quiet and reserved, warm and enthusiastic. Quiet and warm, reserved and enthusiastic. Reserved and enthusiastic, warm and quiet. They seek fulfillment by being a positive force in the world rather than seeking money or status. So we like to look for deeper meanings in the world rather than just making money and being popular or being high in the workplace. We want to find personal fulfillment and why we live the life that we live. Why are we put on this earth? What's our purpose? That's what we want to know as advocates. We often feel misunderstood. We are creative, imaginative, sensitive, and we spread compassion. I will say I'm a very, very sensitive person, but I'm also extremely compassionate. It makes me upset when people don't share the same level of compassion. And to be honest, it's really easy for me to cut people off if I've just met them and I feel like they're not as empathetic as I am. It's really easy for me to not keep friends, I guess. I have friends, but if we're not having deep conversations and we're not relating on personal levels, then I don't really want the friendship. That's only if it's someone I just met. So yeah, it's just hard. We value deep relationships and dislike small talk. 100%. I cannot stand small talk. I don't know why, but again, if you can't have a deep conversation about why the world is the way it is, or why we were put on the planet, what's our purpose, what's our meaning, it's just oh, the weather is nice today, oh, I don't like that. I don't get any sort of fulfillment, and it's just really draining to have small talk. We are thoughtful and compassionate and place a lot of energy into relationships. 100%, 100%. That's why I feel like I have a good small group of close friends. I wouldn't even say a group because they don't know each other. They're all random all over the place. But the close friends that I do have, we are very, very close emotionally and spiritually. I'd rather have that than a whole bunch of friends that are just surface level drama, toxic, shit that just doesn't matter. I don't want that in my life. Constructive criticism feels personal and hurtful. Sorry. Constructive criticism feels personal and hurtful because we tend to always have good intentions. For some people, positives. And then I feel like we get hurt a lot because we expect everybody to be a good person, but everybody knows that's not how the world is, unfortunately. We use compassion to find solutions, so we tend to use emotions and our compassionate energy more than logic to find solutions. We tend to put others before us, which, again, I can say I 100% do that. I'm getting better at it because I am about to bring a child into the world, but I will say that I do put other people above myself. I notice a lot of the times I'll ask my friends like how they're doing, if they need anything, what can I do to help, but then it's not really reciprocated, and that's why I have like the few close friends that I do, because they do reciprocate it. They are empathetic and sympathetic and understanding, but there are a lot of people that take your friendship for granted, or if you have a family member, or like if you're dating someone, they take your kindness for granted and they don't really care to check in on you, I guess. Long story short, yeah. Okay. I just burped. I'm so sorry. We are passionate, principled, and insightful, creative. These are our strengths. So we're passionate, principled, insightful, and creative. Of course, there's going to be weaknesses. We're reluctant to open up, which is so true. I am very introverted. I mean, it's part of the personality. INFJ, the I is introverted. So it's really hard for me to open up to people because I don't feel comfortable talking about my personal life, my struggles, my past, my future goals to people that I really don't know. Unless you're a family member or my spouse or someone I've been friends with for a while, like several months or years, I don't really want to tell you about myself. You can talk about yourself and I will give you advice, but don't expect me to open up a can of worms because it's not gonna happen. And it's not that I don't trust people, it's just I feel more comfortable with myself if I keep things internalized. So we're reluctant to open up. We are perfectionists. We're prone to burnouts and avoid the ordinary, such as everyday routines. That's so true. So a fun fact about me is it's really hard for me to pick a job that I'm committed to because I get bored really fast doing the same thing every day, and I think that's why I have so many hobbies that I'm passionate about. You guys can't see it, but behind you there's a wall full of paintings and like the YouTube channel, and like I've made jewelry, I have a guitar, I have a keyboard. Like I always have all these different hobbies that I'm doing because I hate redundancy. I like stability, but I hate redundancy. I don't know how to explain it. Like I want a stable family and a stable household, but when it comes to like what I'm doing as a career, I want it to keep changing and flowing, and I need something that's just creative that keeps me on my toes. So I feel like INFJs prefer careers that have them like constantly adapting and just finding ways to be creative. Okay. This is huge. This is huge. Huge. INFJs often set unrealistic expectations in relationships. I don't know if I'd say they're unreal. I don't know if my husband's gonna watch this, but I don't know if it's an unrealistic expectation or if it's you know what you deserve. But I feel like INFJs they have high standards because we want to be emotionally connected to someone, and it's really hard to be emotionally and logically connected to someone on a deep level. Like it takes a lot to get to that point, and I just feel like it's really rare. So I don't know if I would friendships and we're not satisfied with casual relationships such as coworkers and classmates. And yeah, I agree with this one. I'm gonna agree to everything because this is my personality. But yeah, I'm not saying I don't like befriending coworkers, because I do like befriending coworkers. I've had jobs where my coworkers became my best friends. But it is harder to create those friendships when most of the conversations are, again, like surface level and there's small talk. It's just draining. I feel like for an introvert in general, it's really draining to have small talk because you have to like constantly think of what you're gonna say next, and it has nothing to do with the person you're talking to, but it's just you feel like you're just using a lot of energy to come up with like responses. I don't know. So we prefer smaller groups of friends who bare their souls. So like I said, INFJs usually have a small group of friends, or they're single for a while. But we prefer people that bare their souls, people that are very in touch with their emotions. They're not afraid to be vulnerable. They're not afraid to tell you that they love you and they care about you. These are the types of friends that we want and we crave. No drama, no toxicity, no like negativity all the time, you know what I mean? Like, we want friends who we can talk about the universe and the stars and what we're going to be doing in 20 years with our lives. That's what we want. We seek soulmates in friendships, and we're often alone because it's difficult to find people to relate to. So again, it's hard to find people that we relate to on a like a deeper level. I mean, it literally says we seek soulmates in friendships, and that doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It just means that we really want to find friends who are like us, and we're rare, so it's hard. And let's see what else. Oh, so some career paths. I personally work in the healthcare industry, but my dream career would be something creative, whether it's like has to do with the arts or YouTube, or I was actually thinking about going back to school to become a counselor or a psychologist, and I thought that was interesting because I looked at the career options for INFJs, and they are counselors, therapists, psychologists, teachers, yoga instructors, and spiritual leaders. I feel as if this personality is very spiritual, and I feel like because we do question why we're put on this earth, what is our purpose, and we're constantly seeking the reason for that, which makes us very spiritual beings. So a few notable INFJs or advocates would be Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Morgan Freeman, and Lady Gaga. I feel like the last one's always so random, but Lady Gaga, Morgan Freeman, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, and Martin Luther King. So you guys learned something about me. I'm an INFJ, and if you are also an INFJ, please comment down below because there's not a lot of us. I have met, I think, 2 or 3 other INFJs in my lifetime, and one that I met was actually here in Germany, and now she's moving back to the States. I'm so upset. She's moving back to the States, and we were literally the same person. She was so nice and like giving and caring, and I'm so mad that she's moving back home, but it happens. But I hope you guys liked this video, and this was personality number 5. I don't know what my hand just did. Number 5, personality number 5 out of the 16 personalities, Myers-Briggs personalities. guys want to see, and obviously I will do whatever you guys want since you are my